Yeah.
And we're back,
Hello,
like we never
everyone.
left. Hello,
Yeah, happy
everyone.
Sunday. Y'all, peep our aesthetic. Okay, we are not playing no games. Okay.
We're trying to
Yes, pages
improve.
and
We're showing some
perspectives.
improvement now.
Yes. I love it.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the intro
Okay.
now. I'm gonna have to read a little bit because I
Okay.
can't remember. I still don't have it memorized. I
Yeah, I be
should, but I
trying. I'm
don't.
like.
I should, but I don't, girl. So, welcome to Pages and Perspectives with Oslin and T. This is a live book club where we explore meaningful books through open conversation and shared reflection. You do not have to be caught up to join, but you can just come as you are. And hello, Elevated.
Hi, elevated.
um, I'm just gonna lay down some ground rules, and not really ground rules. It's just kind of the vibe.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You don't have to finish reading to participate in the book club. Different perspectives are welcome, very welcome, hence why we're called Pages and Perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
We're not fixing, we're not diagnosing or judging anyone. So, what you share here, you speak from your personal experience and share the space with no judgment. This is a
Yep.
judgment free zone.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's all I got. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to Pages and
Welcome.
Perspectives.
Welcome everyone. Happy Sunday. I
Happy
love that
Sunday.
we do this every Sunday because like so much goes on in the week. You know what I mean? Like sometimes the week feels like it goes by fast and it's like, oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, but it's like Sunday, having this every Sunday, it definitely feels like it centers me, and kind of helps me keep track of time or like what
Yeah.
actually happened, like what's actually week by week. So I love
Mm-hmm.
definitely love doing this. And of course, we are a little bit later than usual, but we are still here, which is the most important thing. Random T, but is that Spider-Man thing new?
Yes, I say that saying all the time with
Hmm.
great power comes great responsibility.
Okay.
And my husband went and bought it and framed
Oh,
it
nice.
and
Oh, I love it.
brought it in the house
I
because
love
I
it.
was so angry that it was a Spider-Man reference. I
Oh,
was like,
really?
what a great saying to come from a comic book. And he thought it was so hilarious that he went out and bought it and framed it and put it back there. But
Oh, I
yes, it's
love
Spider.
it. I love Spider-Man. That's my OG favorite superhero. I love Spider-Man.
And
Love,
you know,
love,
I
love
always have my
Spider-Man.
trusty Grogu back
Yes,
there.
uh-huh. Yep. Yep. That is awesome. So yes, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the chapter overview. Of course, you all, we're reading Shonda Rhimes' Year of Yes. Really, really thoroughly enjoying this book. Shonda Rhimes is a very special human. Okay, even though this book totally normalizes her, she's still a very special human. And I feel like this is kind of off, not really off topic, but what I love about this book is that Shonda Rhimes could be any one of us. That's how normal she is. She can be
Exactly.
any one of us. So I say that to
Mhm.
say to myself, to T, to everybody watching, like, if you have a gift, share it with the world, okay? Because I really
Unapologetically.
unapologetically, and you never know what can come to you from sharing your gift with others. Because I do feel
Hmm.
like we all have God given talents, and it's just up to us to, discover and accept them and also share them. Okay. But Shonda is
Yes.
so normal. Like, it's just crazy to see, like, wow,
Hmm.
she's just, and look at her. She's a normal lady, but so
Yes.
brilliant. So brilliant. Because even though, this is the first kind of book, I don't know if this will be called an autobiography, but it's kind of like that, I can still
I'd
tell
say.
that it's unique.
Hmm.
Like even though I've not ever read any others, I can tell that this one is unique. You know?
Yes. And welcome everyone that's come in. I see Tanika's world. I see
Hi,
Alice.
Tanisha.
Alice is Latin budget.
Hi, Alice, Miss Latin Budget. How are
Yes.
y'all?
So
Happy Sunday
welcome,
to you
welcome,
all.
welcome. Happy Sunday, y'all.
Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with
Oh
our
yes.
um
Get into these chapters.
highlights. Yeah. And I have a couple little notes. So
Okay.
chapter 5. Okay, so this week we read chapters 5 through 8.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. And the first chapter is yes to speaking the whole truth. Now, in the previous chapter, Shonda, kind of talked about how she got into wanting to do the year of yes. And when she started, one of the first things that she accepted was her speech at her alma mater, Dartmouth University.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it was one of the first yes that she said yes to, it wasn't until like 6 months after she said yes that she had to do it. So in chapter 5, she's basically talking about how, the 6 months have passed. She does not written a word of the speech. She has not
Nothing.
started. She has not thought about it. She's just been pushing it to the back, pushing it to the back. And the whole theme of this chapter is, Shonda being who she is and even being asked to speak at her college. It's like we're going to hear from Shonda Rhimes, and she's going to, as successful as she's become, she's going to tell us some very, how commencement speeches are. Oh, she even
Life
brought that out.
changing.
Yes, yes, she even brought that out. That like there's a website or something just about commencement speeches or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. But what was unique about Shonda's experience is that she got up there and she spoke from her heart and she told the truth. So it's this chapter saying yes to speaking the whole truth, and she basically, told the students at Dartmouth. Is that how you say it? Dartmouth,
Dartmouth.
Dartmouth. That y'all like. I'm nervous. Like
And can I
speaking.
just say, snap, snap to the Ivy League,
Yes,
to the
absolutely.
Ivy
Yeah,
League graduate.
right. 100%. Hi, Tara. How are you this morning?
Oh,
How are you this
hi,
Sunday? So yeah, so she basically was, saying y'all like I am um I was, scared, panicking, and she was just honest. And the thing about being honest is that, you know, let's say you're doing something that maybe feel intimidating um may feel intimidating to you.
Tara. Mm-hmm.
You being able to share that vulnerability just kind of softens everyone because we're all human. You know what I mean? It's like we're all human. We don't have to pretend like we have everything figured out. We don't have to, like be scared to fail.
Mm-hmm.
She talks about poop shamelessly in her speech because guess what? We all do it. You know what I mean? And it's just like it really does normalize her. So I definitely enjoyed that chapter. And also, I love how she actually inserted the whole
The
speech into
actual
the chapter.
commencement speech,
Yes,
yes.
because when she had made a statement in it that like you can tell. She said if you watch the video, you can see when my face changed or something like that. And I was
Mm-hmm.
planning to go watch it, but she
Me
put the
too.
whole thing in there. I was like, yes, this is awesome. All right, and so the chapter 6 is yes to Jenny McCarthy. Um, and it's something else, but I kind of halfway wrote the title. So this chapter is about motherhood,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about the shame and also guilt that comes with admitting that you need help as a mom.
Mm-hmm.
So she talks about how she had a friend who um basically told her that she was going to be hiring a nanny or hiring help, and
Mm-hmm.
Shonda actually shamed her.
Yes.
And yeah, she shamed her friend as if like why would you need help as a mother.
Yeah, when
Fast
I'm a
forward.
mother, I'm not gonna
Yes.
have anybody else helping me with
Right.
my kids, is what she,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And
Right.
welcome, SBA Association. Welcome.
Hey, yeah, that's Meech. How you doing, Meech? Thank you for tuning in. Y'all, please tap into his channel. He has a lot of amazing things to say. Like, I love his channel. Shout out
See,
to you,
I have to
Meech.
check out his channel,
Yes.
SBA underscore
He's like a
association. I will.
naturally motivating speaker. He's always speaking powerful things, and it's really great to watch.
I will
So,
definitely be checking you out for
yes.
sure.
So, basically, that chapter was Shonda basically had to eat her own words because when she became a mother, and like she was telling us in a couple chapters before, a working mom, like she realized I need help, and she basically like took away the shame that she even put on her friend in needing help. And that chapter was very powerful because she talks about mommy wars, which is basically like something that women have where they're competing over who's doing motherhood right and who's doing motherhood wrong. But ultimately, she's saying, you know, you're able to you pour into your child the best way you can, and it's not going to look the same for everybody. So there's no reason to be comparing and being cookie cutter about how you raise your children. And there's nothing wrong with needing help. Okay, and I want to get more into that too, because I'm telling you, people will try to shame you. People, that's why you can't listen to people, because you have
Yeah.
some people that will shame you for needing help, and then you also have that same person that'll say, oh, it's okay to need help. Oh, you know what? Forget your opinion because I'm gonna do what I want to do regardless. Because it's always flip floppity with people. Um,
People will absolutely shame you for needing help,
Absolutely. And then
which is
also
which is a
in the same
sad thing because we
right,
are interconnected.
exactly. And in the same breath tell you, oh, it's okay to need help. But as soon as you
Hmm.
step out of reach for help, they like side eyeing you and
Yeah.
judging you. Crazy. One thing that was really funny to me is when she said she was at the PTA meeting about with the baking, and they said that all they said all the baking had to be like you could,
Homemade.
yeah, you couldn't actually bring a dessert unless you baked it in the kitchen with your kid. It didn't count. And she blurted out in the PTA meeting, "Are you freaking kidding me? Like what?"
I would have
That was
done
so
that
funny.
too because I'm like, come on now.
Yeah, it's like it's no respect for working moms. You know what I mean? Like no
None.
respect. Yeah. So I know we'll talk more about that chapter also.
Yes.
And then chapter 7 is yes to all play and no work. So
I
at
love
this
that
point,
chapter.
yeah, me too. At this point, Shonda's been saying yes. So naturally, since she's saying yes, she's booked and busy. Like her publicist is
Mhm.
taking advantage of the fact that she's saying yes and booking her for this and that and this and that. Whole time, her children are growing up right before her eyes, but also behind the scenes because she starts to realize that she is more out and about and not home as much as um she should be. Somebody asked what we're reading to.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we're
SGA
reading.
Association said is this is a book. Yes, it's Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes.
Yes. Hi Jen, how are you? Yes, Shonda Rhimes is the
Oh,
author
hey
of. She
Jen.
created.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, she created Grey's Anatomy, How to Get Away with Murder, Bridgertina,
Scandal.
Scandal. So she's a very famous television writer, and this is kind of like her book that talks about when she decided to say yes to more opportunities for a whole year. So this is what like she documented that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but in the chapter say yes to all play and no work, Shonda's basically talking about how she had to learn balance in saying yes because she started realizing that she was missing out on her children growing up, you know. So she intended to do the year of yes thing with, the best of intentions, but over time it's like, wait, I don't want to be you know, how did it put it? Um a situation where you're building so much that you are neglecting what you're actually building for. Like you always working and
Simultaneously losing while you're
yes,
building. Yeah.
exactly. So in that chapter, she learned to say yes in a more balanced way and also say yes
Hmm.
to her children and say yes to things that require her to be at home more. And last but not least, chapter 8 was yes to my body. This chapter is where Shonda says straight up, I am fat. And she is not trying to dance around the subject. She's like, I am fat.
Hmm.
She woke up one day and realized, like, all this writing I've been doing, I'm sitting at my desk, I'm not moving around, I'm hiding in my body. And
Hmm.
chapter 8 talks about how she came to terms with the fact that she no longer wanted to hide in her body, and she realized that it was bigger than just a number on a scale. Hiding in her body was a visibility issue because even as a writer, she's an introvert. She's somebody that is comfortable not being seen. She's comfortable being in the background, and having extra weight on her also helped with that visibility. But
Hmm.
she got to a point. I don't remember the exact switch. I can't remember. Oh, the plane. The plane was
It
the
was the
switch.
plane
Yes,
because
she
she
got.
had to get the extender.
hmm And she was too proud. That part was funny too. She was too proud to ask for a seatbelt extender on the
Mhm.
plane. But that's when she realized that it was getting out of control. And she basically talks about what the results were after she decided to, first of all, accept that losing weight would not be easy. Once you accept that it's not easy, you just do it, and the results that came from that. So that was also a really, really, really good chapter.
And she was straight up, there's a comfort in food.
Yes.
She was just flat out about that. And she was like, anybody that says they're in, she would punch them in the face, remember?
Right. And she was also saying it's a comfort in having low standards for
Mhm.
yourself. She was like, I
Uh-oh.
feel.
Hold on. Can you hear me, Oslin?
Hey, hey,
Oh,
Tara. How
it's
are
Tara.
you?
First of all, I did
Oh,
not.
yes.
I thought y'all were gonna let me in. So, like, when I hit the button, I didn't expect to just come in to the
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
conversation.
I'm
I'm
so
like,
sorry. That was my fault.
No.
you let me in?
I'll let you in.
Okay, good. 'Cause I was like, wait, how'd I get in?
Yeah. Yes, well, that was the end of the chapter overview. So this is perfect timing, Tara, because this is just when we just kind of talk about what our
I was
takeaways were.
Yes, this is when we
I
give
And
was waiting for
our.
you to finish your chapters, and
no,
then
that
I
was
was like, I'll just wait here until
yeah.
happy.
Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you
And
for coming
anybody else
on,
that wants to
Tara.
come on screen, just tap
And
that link.
anybody else can too.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But
So, how did y'all enjoy the week? How did y'all enjoy it this week?
I'm gonna tell you, I took away so much from this.
Mhm.
A lot of things from this. From the motherhood thing all the way, just every chapter had something I took away. But the
Mhm.
first thought I had was truly introverted people can be very insecure.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I'm not saying insecure in the fact that they can't do big things, they're not capable, but they can be very insecure in some areas.
Yeah, about being seen, possibly.
About
That's what I'm
being
saying.
seen, about the
Mhm.
judgment of being seen.
Mhm.
Um that was one of the things that stood out to me because I'm like, this lady is like all that.
Right. Yeah.
And for her to still have that human element of,
Mhm.
man, I'm scared for people to see me.
Mhm.
It was just so striking to me,
Yeah.
that part. The motherhood part struck me too because as a working mom,
Mhm.
um,
Mhm.
especially a working mom when you're alone,
Right.
when you're doing it by yourself,
Mhm.
there's a lot of judgment that comes with that. There's a
Mhm.
lot of judgment that comes with it. There's a lot of, and in my situation it was even more judgment because not only was I a working mom, I was a young mom. I was
Mhm.
a mom that had a child very early, so you
Right.
do not fit any of the blocks. You don't fit
Mhm.
anything. You're not in the same age bracket as your kids friends
Right.
parents. You
Mhm.
don't, you just, and it's always odd.
Right.
It's always a very odd feeling, and they let you know it too. They kind of
Mhm.
look you up now like you're her mom.
Oh,
Like, really? Like, you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, and there's that instant judgment, and
Mhm.
you can see it. You can see it on them.
Mhm.
And
Where it's like they automatically think that they're better than you for whatever
mhm.
reason.
And
Yeah.
it brings a lot of shame.
Mhm.
It brings a lot of shame. You don't want to feel shame, but at the same time you're like, man, I don't know. I don't want to go to that event because I don't
Be
want
the
people
only
looking at me
young
like I'm,
young person there. People, yeah, I
yeah.
see what you're saying. Mhm.
Yeah. And then just the whole aspect of being there with your children and that time that you get, that feeling.
Mhm.
And it doesn't have, even she said it doesn't have to be your children. For some people it's their pet, for some
Right.
people it's their job, for some, but that joy,
Mhm.
that's something that you love, that just turns everything around. The moment you do that thing,
Right.
it's like, man, this is a good day. Like, this,
Mhm.
I got this. Like, I feel that. And I wrote that down. That was the one thing I wrote down was, it's just love. That's all.
Yes.
Remember, she kept saying that over
Yes.
again. It's nothing but
Uh-huh.
love. Like, it's just love.
Right. She was saying, I feel a warm pearl in my chest. And it's
Hmm.
just love or something like
It's
that.
just
Yeah.
love. And we need more of that. We need
Mm-hmm.
a whole lot more of that right now. Whole lot more of giving to ourselves too.
Mm-hmm.
Whole lot more of loving us.
Right.
We get caught up in this whole thing that is
Yeah.
the world we are living in,
Mm-hmm.
but we forget us sometimes.
Yep.
So that was just what I took out of it. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What
Mhm.
about you, Tara?
Um, there was a lot in all four of those chapters,
Hmm.
and I'm not even a mom, but I could
Mm-hmm.
still see where she was coming from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Because I have nieces and nephews, and I feel like I look at them and I just see how innocent and how quickly they forgive and how
Mm-hmm.
they just have a good time. And I
Hmm.
think like her play was her say yes. The play initially started with her children, but then she realized like just taking bubble baths was time for her to
Mm-hmm.
play, and just having time for herself was her time. And
Hmm.
saying yes to like me time as well as kids time. And you work so hard, don't get so engulfed in work that you forget to have some you time, some friend time, some
Yeah.
partner time, some children time. So
Hmm.
I really like that. Like she was talking from a mom's perspective, but it also could go for anybody. And
Hmm.
I loved how, she basically checked herself for doing that to her friend with the nanny situation.
Mm-hmm.
She proudly tells people she is Jenny McCarthy, even though it
Yes.
confused now because everybody needs help, and I see it in my own family. My sister has two kids, and it takes a village. Like no one shames her for wanting to have a life outside of her children, and we watch
Mm-hmm.
the kids when she goes out, and you don't have to be full time all the time because that's how you get lost, and
Right.
then sitting there when your kids are gone wondering who you are. And
Mm-hmm.
so I love that she was encouraging women to
Yes.
get the help from wherever you can. The chapter about weight loss, of course,
Mm-hmm.
just was
Yeah,
like
that one hit for me too.
right because
Absolutely.
like I'm definitely gonna re-listen to it because I like the way she put it. She was like, "Yeah, I was saying yes. I was saying yes to being fat. I was choosing that, and the
Mm-hmm.
delicious gooey chocolate cookies." And
Yeah.
I'm
And
like,
bacon wrapped everything and something
"Right,
like that.
right, bacon wrapped, a meat wrapped in meat,
Yeah.
and everything." And
God,
she had
don't say that because that sounds so good to me.
it is. I'm sure I've had something
Okay.
like that. I've definitely had bacon wrapped corned beef chicken stuffed with, more probably meat in it. And it was good, but it's like, is it actually good for you? And I think
Right.
she's just being realistic. Like you have to make the choice. And I love how she didn't try to shame anybody else who chose to be big. They're
Mm-mm.
like, if you're happy with that, you're cool. She was like, but I was tired and I was exhausted and I didn't feel good. So I
Mm-hmm.
knew I needed to do something, and I came to the resolution that I wasn't going to have fun doing it, and that
Right.
was going to be okay, and I would have to be okay with that. And then I think she even said
Mm-hmm.
towards at some point she kind of was like enjoying it because she enjoyed the way she looked, and
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
she didn't have to wear multiple Spanx. Yeah, she was still tight and uncomfortable, but she looked good. She felt good. And she didn't worry about flinging a chicken bone across the room because if they looked, she still looked good. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm
That
just
chicken
like,
bone thing, I'm never gonna forget the chicken
bruh,
bone thing.
Yeah.
yeah,
I can
I
totally
told
see
you this is
that.
going to be a problem. Um, but yeah, I think that's amazing. And then the chapters before, what stood out to me was the speech. I love that they played it back for us because it was
Mm-hmm.
so funny, so lighthearted, but so real.
Yes.
And I love the part where she emphasizes at the end about like don't just be a dreamer, be a doer because dreamers
Right.
don't get nothing done.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
And so,
Mm-hmm.
like, even if
Hmm.
you don't know what you're doing, keep moving. Like,
Keep
don't sit
moving.
stagnant and thinking in your, she's like, most of y'all end up in your parents' basement because you stop moving. Like, you can't just sit in the basement and wait for your dreams to come true, even if you don't know what you're doing. She's like, I was trying to be somebody else. And I feel like Oprah had a same kind of speech one time where she was trying to be, um, was it Brenda? I forget the other really big news
I thought
reporter.
it was Barbara
Barbara, it was a B. Barbara Walters. Like she
Barbara
was like, I used
Walters.
to
She
try to
was
talk
trying to be
like her. I
Barbara
used to try
Walters.
to be
Yep.
like her. And then I realized I'm not her, and I just had to be myself. And I think that's the
Mhm.
same thing that she's saying. Like I was trying to be somebody else so bad, And then when I just did my own thing, that's when my own path was. I didn't want to be a writer. I didn't think that was going to be my thing. So I think like the message of just trying to just keep moving, and then the path
productivity.
the path will be paid for.
Exactly. You gotta have that motion,
and then something will happen. You don't have to know what's going to happen. You just can't sit still in it. You know what I mean? So those are like really the parts that stood out to me, and being very women empowered. Like you were seeing, you got mad at that lady at the PTA, but she was like, it might have even been me because I was not ready to like be that mom or whatever. So I'm yelling at her because at the next school, there was nothing wrong with those other moms. I just hadn't worked out my issues. Right. So sometimes you got to think about like, am I getting upset because I've got my own issues about this with people, or those people just rude? And even if they are, sometimes you just kind of got to stop and be so reactive and just be like, okay, well, I won't break cookies, but you're gonna get what you get.
Yeah. You said the chicken bone won't leave you. That part won't leave me. The are you kidding me? Because
I envision that in my mind. I could see it so clear.
Yeah.
Her doing that.
Yeah. Hey, where'd she go? T, we lost.
Just give it a moment. She coming back.
We went away and came back.
Well, your screen didn't really come back.
Your screen didn't come back yet, T, but I mean, you know, you know how StreamYard is. I do not want to do it. StreamYard is so finicky. Okay.
Is anyone in the comments saying anything? I can't see those.
She dropped out.
Well, maybe she's trying to come back.
Okay. All right. Hey, Candy K. How are you? And anybody that wants to come up and join the discussion on the screen, feel free to tap that link and join us. I'll say, my favorite chapters was definitely, I wouldn't say favorite, but the one that really hit home for me was chapter 8, which was Say Yes to My Body. And this is why. Tara, you did a video on June with the June challenge, right? I personally had a challenge for myself for June because I turned 30 at the end of the month, June 30th. Well,
June 30th, 30,
yeah, exactly. I'm like, it's a whole thing. I'm gonna be doing this. It's gonna start June 1st. All this, girl. I did not. So I was like, what this chapter told me is like,
am I good now?
Yes is a decision word. It's just like yes, right? So
no, I still can't see you. I can hear you, but I can't see you. What? She said, "Well, she's good now," but I don't see her. Can you see her, Rosalind?
Yep, I can see her now. She's back now.
Oh, I can't see her, but it's fine. I don't need. I can see you now. I can see you now.
How it goes out.
I can see you now.
Goes out and then it comes.
Okay.
You're good. You're good.
But we can't hear you though.
Yeah, I can see and hear you now. Yeah.
Okay.
You can hear T?
Yeah, I can see and hear her. Yeah.
I can't hear T.
Really?
I know, like I can't stand StreamYard. I really like. I hope you hear me, StreamYard. I do not like StreamYard. Okay, because it's always giving us issues.
It does this weird stuff. It just
I can't hear what you're saying. I'm probably gonna have to get out and all that stuff.
Oh, she said it doesn't make sense. It does this weird stuff. You really can't hear. Oh no. I can hear both of you.
Oh, that's funny.
I can hear both of you too.
You can hear about socials. Me that can't hear. T.
It's just you, I guess, because
it's just me. Okay, so what should I do?
Tara,
you drop out and try to come back and pray.
Yeah, just you. Drop out and just come back in.
Okay, all right, I'll drop out, and then.
Yeah, because I want to hear.
Jen said it's me today. Jen, come up and talk to us if you feel like it and you can. You too, Candy K. The more the merrier.
Jen, come on.
All right, I'm about to drop off and come back.
Okay.
It's a party.
I'm serious.
No, but all chapters were super good.
Had me.
It's like so much you can't remember.
I was all in my feels, especially about the motherhood stuff. I was just in my feels because I know that it's just a feeling that you and it's exacerbated because just like she said in that meeting that she doesn't know if it was her or if it was the lady because you get so.
Well, she said it was her. She was like,
now I can't hear Tara.
Huh?
I can't hear you at all.
Are you serious?
Hold on. I'm going to go out.
Oh my gosh. This is not my life. You can't leave me here. Oh, good grief. Hi, everyone. I don't know where everybody went.
Aslan?
I don't know. She's circling right now.
Mhm.
You can't hear me.
I don't see Aslan. I see her name.
I see her circle like she's trying to come in, but I don't see her.
Is this me? Hold on.
Oh no. We're having technical difficulties. Please hold on.
Stay up here, Tara.
Hold
on a second.
Okay. Hi, everyone. It's me. I'm here. I can't see the comments, or else I would talk to you guys. Let me see if I could get into live. It's not me today, Enrich Selson. Ditto. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Can you hear me, Tara? Tara?
Can you hear me? I can hear you, but I'm afraid to talk.
I can't hear you. This is just ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
We're all going to have to go out watch.
Okay, Aslan.
I can hear you. Can y'all hear me? You can't hear me, T? You can't hear me, T?
No,
you can't hear me either.
Have to exit and come back. That's how it's going to have to go 1-1-1. We're going to have to go. That's the only way it works.
Okay.
That's the only way it works.
Well, if we all leave, won't the live stop?
Did she leave again? Like what? The world.
I don't know what's happening.
Okay. All right, Tara, you try now. Just go out and come right back in. Aslan's coming on 1,000 times. What is happening? Yeah, I think we may have to end this one and start anew because this is not looking right at all. Like, this is all wrong. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me? Can you confirm whether or not you can hear me? If there's anyone still watching, I just want to confirm that part. Okay, Elevated can. Aslan, I can't hear you. But stay here. Don't leave. Don't leave. Elevated, can you hear Aslan? Okay, he can hear. Okay. So Jen can hear me, but can you hear Aslan? Because I'm thinking. Look, it's backwards. Oh, wow. Elevated can't hear one of us, and then Jen can't hear one of us. That is weird. I wonder what causes this. It doesn't make sense. Tara?
Yes? You can't hear me?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I was about to say
Say
I can
something
hear you.
again.
Can you hear me?
It came in and then it went out.
Hello? I can hear you just fine. I don't know.
Start all over because it's not gonna
No,
work.
I can hear you just fine. I don't know why you can't hear me. This is weird.
Poor Aslan, she's just sitting there like a gut. Like I can't even see her.
She's circling, like loading.
Yeah, I think this is about it for me and StreamYard. I'm gonna have to find another platform because this is getting crazy town. It might say.
Elevated, can you hear me? Is it only T that can't hear me, or can no one hear me?
Yeah, she's not even able to come back. I can't hear Tara at all.
I think that's weird.
Yikes. I almost want to end it and start it again.
See, he can hear me. I don't understand. Hey, don't leave me up here. I'm not in charge. Oh no. You guys, I don't know. This is not working out so well. We're having such good conversation. Are all of you in the chat read the book yet? Or going to read the book? They left me here. This is not my stream. I'm just sitting in for the time being. Oh no.
Okay, Tara, I can hear you now, I think. Tara?
I don't want to say anything because
Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you. Oslin?
I can hear T. T can hear me, and now we can't hear Oslin.
Yep. You're like the only one we can't hear.
I don't know.
Try to mute and then unmute. I'm sorry, y'all. I hate having these technical difficulties. I'm going to have to find another platform to be able to do this.
Yeah, and I'm trying to listen to the live, and I don't think you can even hear Oslin on the live.
Tara.
Where I can hear you on the live, I can hear me on the live.
As soon as Oslin went away, now I can't hear you.
Are you serious?
This is how ridiculous this is. This is just ridiculous.
We were doing so well.
And it's making me angry.
Okay.
Audio.
Where's my headset?
Hello, hello. Yeah, no, I don't.
Say Latin budgets can hear both of us. I can hear you. I'm not sure why you can't hear me. Oh, I'm up here again by myself. Ay, Dios mío. Okay. Hey, everyone. They just keep, they're trying to fix it. And I'm not leaving because I can hear everybody for the most part. Did everybody like the live? Is everybody following both creators?
We are trying too hard to salvage this when I think we should just end and come back. I think we should just...
Can you even hear me?
Stop this and come back.
Can you hear me?
Because...
You can't hear me?
What are we doing? Like, what are we doing here?
Okay,
it's not working out. I can't hear Tara. Oslin's gone.
Okay.
Like, this is supposed to be a platform where we can all be up here. Like, I pay for this.
You pay for this?
What in the world is going on?
You pay for this? Girl.
Taking my good coins and I can't.
Absolutely not. Cancel it immediately.
No, you're not, Oslin. Oh, yes, you are. Oslin?
Oh, no. She's gone again.
I see you. I added you and then you disappear.
Oh. All right.
I can hear me. I can hear. Can you hear me?
Tara, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to work this out. I can't hear Oslin still, but she's here.
Are you serious?
Okay, you can hear Oslin.
Yes.
The problem is I can't hear either one of y'all.
Oh, come on.
I can hear both of y'all.
I can hear both of you as well. T,
StreamYard, you are fired.
There's a big problem.
T, StreamYard is the problem.
But I think the audience can probably hear all of us.
Let me tell you.
But that just takes away.
Elevator said, wow.
Yes, they can. They can all hear us because I just pulled up the YouTube live on the other side.
Elevated, that's how I feel.
Our voices are coming through.
You pay for something and then it it doesn't work.
Yeah, he said he
So
can
they
hear
can
everybody.
hear
They can
everyone.
hear us, but
So
I
do
don't know
you
why.
want to just wing this through like we did before, Osland?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm 1, Tara's 2, Osland's 3.
Okay.
So when we're gonna say something, I'm gonna put my 1 up. You're gonna put your 2 up. Osland, what you gonna do? All right. Let's get it.
It's fine.
What are we talking about though? What's the
All right.
subject? Oh, Osland has to give her
You were giving your
review
info. You
of
were trying to tell us
what
about
was
your
read.
30th.
Okay, yeah. So basically, what I was saying is that I realized that yes is a decision, and I'm gonna say yes to my body for the remainder of the month because that's what I intended to do. And for some reason, I felt like June 1st is gonna come. I'm just gonna hit the ground running, but I still hadn't actually made that decision. But after reading that chapter, that's what I'm going to decide to do. So Tara, you can hear me, right?
I can hear you. I was just gonna tell T she should probably try to listen in on a different device. But
Okay.
I can hear you. You're saying yes to your body.
Yeah.
For the rest of the year. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, for the rest of the month, for
Well,
sure.
for the rest of the month, for sure. But what are you? I'm one that likes to have specifics. So like a general broad yes means nothing to me. So what are you doing exactly to say yes to your body for the rest of the month?
Yeah, so that's what I was saying when I was like, you made your June video about the challenges that you had. I had thought of a challenge for myself that I wanted to do like until 30, and I just had not started it yet. So what that looks like for me is drinking water, like I commented on your post. That is a must because I just know myself, I don't drink enough water. If I drink the amount of water that I need to, yes, man, that's what I'm talking about. My body will do like a flush. Okay, it's gonna do like a flush. I know that for a fact. Second is working out, which I actually do love to work out. It's just a matter of actually getting there and going to the gym. But once I'm there, I love to be there. And another thing I want to do is just journal every day for not just for the end of the month, but this is what I want to do. Like 3 things I want to promise myself before I turn 30.
Oh, I
Consistent.
love those. I think you did write that in the comment.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to ask you how many times are you planning on working out?
How many times am I planning on working out? Probably I want to start my mornings working out. I mean, I don't necessarily have a limit. I live 2 minutes from my gym, literally. And when I say a workout, I mean like a minimum of 30-minute walk. I feel like that's something I could do every day.
Every day. Okay, yes. I want you to start off with maybe 3 times a week first.
Yeah, I do need to do that.
Promise to yourself, and then if you feel like, because I feel like, and I'm just speaking from experience here, I feel like sometimes when we get so gung-ho about something we feel passionate about, we need to do it. We take on so much at one time. Like, girl, getting this water in. It's somebody. Yeah. I still gotta finish this daggone bottle. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's a big one. That's why I didn't start off saying a gallon of water because I'm like, Osland, don't even lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Like okay,
4 ounces or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So or even just 32 if you're not drinking nothing. But like,
oh, look at all y'all.
Hey,
no, I don't even have one to put up.
When are you starting? Because
I'm starting tomorrow.
Okay, because I'm about to say, if you don't say tomorrow, we're fighting.
And I love you.
Tomorrow. But I think we start off with just pinpoint, be specific, pinpoint how much you want to drink in the water, so that you can actually say I did that, and pinpoint how many days you want to go. Now, if you get up and you feel like you want to go again, go for it, but have a minimum that you think you can actually do, and then what was the last one?
Oh, journaling.
Journaling, girl. I think it's a must. You do that every day. Absolutely. Honestly, and even if it's not journaling, just that whole 30 minutes of quiet time every day is a game changer. Now I've realized that I am not always going to love quiet, but even when I listen to my lo-fi Christian music, or I see number 1 looking like she wanna.
Oh no, she listening to us. She's probably just agreeing with something. Okay,
lo-fi Christian music or coloring or something. See?
Okay.
So I have to listen to more. Swap.
No, that quiet time is everything.
I did not realize how much I missed it. It was hard to begin with, but don't get discouraged because I started a book, and I haven't put this log out yet, but I started a book on what day was it? Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't and it was at 40% by the end of Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and didn't get to read it again till today.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at probably like 80%. Like
Oh,
I was
nice.
like, Curvy
Nice.
Girl Summer is really good. And I
Yeah.
was like, excuse me? I mean,
Right.
and I had already listened to the thing because now I listen to my girl on the way to work every day.
Oh, yeah.
I listen to her as my drive to work and drive back home. That's how I finish my chapters in time. But sitting and reading is not quiet time. It's more of a thank for my future self thing, more like or kept a promise to myself to spend some time doing something.
Right.
But I feel like it doesn't even have to be just super quiet time. It could be journaling. It could be listening to lo-fi beats. It could be actual quiet time, meditation, Bible study, reading.
Yeah.
I feel like as long as you're not scrolling and doing all the things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for your journey.
Thank
and one
you.
last thing, figure out a way to track it. Because when I tell you looking down at that thing I feel in every day has done something to my brain.
Right.
Like, I did that. Like I did that, and I can see that I did that. It's something different. And I'm not hyping it up because I'm doing it. I'm just telling you how I'm feeling for real. Why am I
absolutely. No, I appreciate that.
I'm excited.
I want I want to do the water. I do want to make it a goal to work out every day because for some reason I see these next, it's gonna be 3 weeks to 30. I want it to be kind of like what do you call it? Is it foraging when you put something through fire and it comes out another way? Like that's really what I envision in my brain. Now, I didn't want to say this out loud, but I'm going to go ahead and say it out loud for accountability. I'm going to vlog the rest of the 3 weeks of this journey that I'm doing. I'm going to show what my starting weight is. I'm going to tell y'all what I want my weight to be when I turn 30, and I'm going to show y'all what I do to get there. So yeah, I'm saying that for accountability purposes, but I'm also going to track it. I'm also going to track it, like you said, because that's something that for work.
Be a video tracker. That still works.
Yeah, video. But I'm going to track it too. My coach has me tracking activities that I do to build my business, and tracking something and seeing it is definitely a huge wake up call. Whether you're tracking it and you're not doing enough, or you're tracking it and being able to be, like you said, like proud. Either way, being able to see it written down is like it definitely does something for your brain.
Game. Wait till I can figure out how to do a Notion page. Y'all gonna be prepared to be sick of
it. Oh yes, girl! I love Notion. At first I didn't, but I do love Notion. When I didn't understand, I didn't like it.
I didn't like it when I didn't understand it either. And I'm like, you know what, Tara, you can learn this. You can learn anything. And so I was just like, you know what? Next step is to get me a Notion page because I love how it tells you like your percentage done or how you're actually doing. But I think just to get myself in the habit of it, I always have my iPad in my hand anyway. So my little tracker is cute, and I like when things are cute.
Yes, absolutely.
So to just have it, I have so many colored in things. I'm like,
I'm
excited.
Yes.
Well, I'm so excited for you. Is that going to be on your channel?
Yes, it's gonna be on my channel. It's gonna be on my channel. No, yeah, it's gonna be like just it's gonna be a production style vlog.
I see you T writing in the thing. She says, I'm listening to you both on my computer. I will mute this speaker, and I absolutely love this.
Hi, Chef. How are you? Happy Sunday to you. T, do you have some questions that we can all answer in the chat?
Number 1 does.
Okay, she's about to ask them.
I think she's typing. Can't you type your things in here, T? Like in
Happy Sunday, Chef. What you cooking up today, Chef?
Okay, I just typed something in our studio chat. Do y'all not see that?
Oh yeah, I see it.
See, why don't you type it in the studio chat? Oh, they're not cooking. Someone's not cooking today.
Oh, he's not cooking today. Okay. T,
She
just
can you see? She can't
um.
hear us.
Oh, she can't hear us. Oh,
That's
well,
the
no, she can
problem.
hear us because she's listening on her computer.
Oh, that's right.
Let me
Can you
say.
type in the studio chat, T? Oh, she can't hear you. Okay, but can you type in this to the studio chat so we can relay your questions? Because her questions were fun last week.
Mm-hmm.
She's in her phone.
Say unmute.
She probably don't want the reverb of when she's listening, but I don't know. The people can hear her, I think.
I'm sure the people can hear me. I think the people can hear me speak. So I'm going to go ahead and say some of the questions that
Yeah,
I have.
because we can hear you
The
too.
first question is, what is something that brings you that feeling of love, joy, and peace that Shonda kind of described in that chapter? She found that as having time with her children. She found that as spending time with them, playing with them, having that one-on-one time with them. What is one thing that you immediately think of that brings you that joy? Write it in the
Music.
comments or let us know.
It's music for me. Definitely. My first thing that I'm thinking, you're on mute, Oslin, but my first
Oh,
thing is music. I think it's if
is
I'm
it
ever
listening or singing or what is it about music for you?
anything, this is probably why Zumba is my favorite
Okay.
because I love dancing and
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with it. So it has fond memories. Like in when we grew up, my parents, my mom to this day
Mm-hmm.
will just bust out with some music.
Oh,
I was
nice.
just there on Saturday and on the back porch, she's playing her music. So if we're cooking, if we're cleaning, the music is playing. We're having a good. It just
I love
captures
that. Who are
like
your top three artists, if you have to say any genre?
um it was gonna be any Jamaican old school.
Oh,
Like
nice. Jamaican
yeah,
old school.
yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be Bob.
Oh, I love Bob
Marley.
Marley. I
Yeah, it's gonna
love
be
Bob
like Paris
Marley.
Hammond.
Bob Marley and the Wailers. That's my
Yeah,
jam.
them in
Absolutely.
that genre, and then if I want another genre, it's gonna I will turn on some Anthony
Oh,
Hamilton
I love Anthony
or
Hamilton.
some Jill Scott all day.
Oh, girl, yes.
Yeah, and then if I'm just chilling, I will even listen to just smooth jazz. Like it
I love
depends
smooth
on my
jazz.
really old school, like Aretha, like
Mm-hmm.
Temptations. Don't ask me because I will just be singing and I can't sing, but that's none. Okay, but what
That's
about
nice.
you?
T, I want T to go next. I'll go last. T, let me see. Can she hear or she can't hear us? I'm gonna say T, you go. Because I don't want to talk at the same time. I don't mind going last. But I'm with you. I love your music taste.
Thank you. I'm trying to tell her to go. Yes, you.
My one thing that brings me genuine joy, aside from spending time with my, wait a minute, hold on, let me mute this. Aside from spending time with my daughter, um, I really enjoy outside. I really enjoy solitude in nature. I think that's why I like to hunt and do like fishing and stuff like that. There's a peace in nature for me. So that one thing brings me genuine joy. And it doesn't have to be fishing, it doesn't have to be hunting. It could be just sitting by a beach the beach is nature. So anything that's outside like that, I get a very warm sense of peace in that type of environment. So that is mine.
That's awesome, T. I feel like just from knowing you over the years, if I would have tried to guess, that may have been it, because you always relay that how peaceful and happy you are outdoors. Like, it's just a part of you. So I totally understand that. For me, and I also want to hear from the chat too. So y'all put in your chat. The question was, what is one thing that brings you genuine joy in life? The kind that Shonda describes. It just feels like love, something like that. For me, y'all, it is working on my craft and building my business. Now, I know, and to y'all it might not sound crazy. That's my negative brain. I call her Aggie Agatha, telling me, Oslin, that's lame, but shut up, Aggie Agatha. No, it's not. I've always, okay, always, been the type of person that was wanting to create something for myself. And where I'm at now is I'm finally in my lane with and focused on one thing. Cause like when you're a creative, you can be pulled in many different directions because you always have an idea about something. And that's part of the fun of creating. But where I'm at in my life now is that I'm focused, and all the trial and error that I've been through since my early 20s is all paying off in what I'm building now. And it genuinely brings me so much joy to just be, working on my craft and building my brand. And not just my personal brand, because what I had to learn was when I initially got my mortgage license, that's when I first became a content creator. Then I got tired of creating content just around mortgage because I was stressed about work also. And, I did my personal brand. So now I'm in a phase of my life where I'm being able to mix both, and so it really does bring me a lot of joy. That's another reason why chapter 7 was a kind of something to take note of, because I don't want to be the person that pours so much into what I'm building that I miss out on other parts of my life. I'm not there yet. I'm still in the very beginning stages, but I feel like that chapter was a good warning for where I'm going and what I'm building. Chef said going camping with family and growing my channel. That sounds awesome. I want to go camping so bad.
I'm actually planning on trying to find a glamping trip for my birthday, since I can't do I can do the ships, but I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
They can keep the virus over there until that's cleared up.
Oh Lord.
I was going to go on a plane, but so now I'm just trying to find some kind of glamping situation.
That would be nice.
Because I am like her in the way, like T in the way of, I love being in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could just sit, and I don't need to be doing nothing. I could just sit in a park in the grass. I'm the person that you'll see outside of my shoes.
Yeah.
In the grass, just like standing there grounding. It just does something to me. My mood goes with the weather. Like if the sun is out, I'm so happy, excited.
Mm-hmm.
If the rain is raining, I'm like moody and relaxed. It's just weird. Maybe because I'm like a earth sign. I don't know if that has to do it. I just love the earth. And so I love that. But
that sounds fun. I like outdoors, but I'm like the girl that likes outdoors until bugs start crawling on me, until mosquitoes start biting me. And it might also be a area thing. I don't know. Like, I live in Louisiana. Where are you, Tara?
I'm in Atlanta.
You're in Atlanta? Okay. I lived in Decatur 1 year, a couple years ago. Yeah. But yeah, Louisiana, the mosquitoes don't play. They don't. And I promise you, I try to hang out with my husband, go fishing and all that. And I always come back like, man, I hate going outside. But I actually do like it when I'm there. It's just the after effect.
Yeah, I enjoy fishing, but I anytime I'm outside for things like that, I tend to always wear pants and long sleeves because I don't want to.
That's what I'm learning. Yeah.
Right? So I will do that to kind of protect myself a little bit because they love my blood or something.
They love my blood also.
Okay. But I still want to be out there. But I think this time I want to do more of a glamping situation where I have a toilet and
Yes.
I don't have to go in the woods. But I want to like have a open kind of window where I can open my blinds and either look out to like a lake or trees and just sit and just being in like quiet and just
Yes.
listening
It
to
is
nature and
peaceful.
the birds.
It is very
Wake up
peaceful.
early
Yeah.
in the morning, like Bible study in that kind of setting. The
Oh
Lord, you
yeah.
come talk to me, okay?
Yes. Yeah. And that's another thing too. Being in nature and being able to see God's creation just in its natural element, how everything is so organized. Every animal has its own instincts, and it's you just literally see God in creation. That's one of the things I do enjoy about being outside. I know last year we went to Fort Walton. That was my first time like at a beach or whatever, and we had like the little beach house, and just being outside and listening to the waves crashing at night, y'all, top tier peace. I mean, like literal serenity, just being outside, and also no bugs and nothing like that. It was really fun though. So yeah, I love outdoors. Alice said, okay, so Chef said going camping with family, growing my channel. Absolutely, Chef. Um, Alice said, I like IKEA, so walking around, creating different ideas brings me joy. That would be my me time. I can see that too. I haven't had an IKEA where I live, but I've been there once. It is a nice place, and I love their online. T T said I have one for our tent, two chef and shower, toilet, and a 4 bedroom tent. Oh my gosh, that's nice.
Nice, nice. So if you guys, you know how she talked about putting play or you're prioritizing your joy over productivity
Mhm.
sometimes. How do you see yourself doing that more often? Like what can you do in your life today to prioritize joy over productivity sometimes? Because then you need to move forward, you need to be productive, but I think sometimes we can get really caught up in it.
I'm in a unique space in my life where my joy is in my productivity. Okay, like my joy is in my productivity. Being married keeps me balanced because my husband is really big on quality time. So by the time the evening comes, we're like we watching we're a sports family. We're watching the finals. We're cooking and eating, and that is my downtime. But when I feel like it sounds crazy, but I know it's not. I'm truly happy building. Okay, and it's probably because I see the vision, and as I'm putting like little pieces together, it's like I see it coming together. But that's literally where I find my joy is in my productivity.
Yeah,
So
well, that
I feel
makes
like
sense.
that's probably a unique space to be in. Oh, but you know what Shonda did? She could relate because you remember she said like people try to tell her something like taking a break from work, and she's like, this is where I don't need a break. This is the most natural thing to me. She's like, this is like singing, this is so effortless. Like this is not what I need a break from. That's kind of where I feel
Okay,
about what I'm doing.
it's
Yeah.
not it's not okay. One wanted to say something. T, you wanted to say something, didn't you?
I always mute so that you don't hear the background stuff. But I obviously, how do I balance, I guess, the my productivity with finding joy? The thing that I'm going to do moving forward is actually taking time off. Stop working so much. Stop working all the freaking time. That's one way I think you could do it. It's just to know that my manager says this thing. He says, this isn't open heart surgery. Nobody's dying if you're not here tomorrow. Like nobody's going away because you didn't enter something today. It's going to be there when you get back. So I think reminding yourself to take some time for yourself, take some time away. Everybody needs time away from the hustle bustle, and the grind. So that's the one thing I would do, is take some time away from that hustle and bustle all the time and not trying to work 24/7. Tara, you're
You
up.
guys like it. Oh, wait. Oh, I asked the question. I forgot that I had to answer it. I think I'm already doing it. Like, doing this challenge for me is kind of already like doing it. I can see how she gets delayed when I speak, but like, I yeah, I think that doing that 30 minutes of
Mm-hmm.
quiet time is actually bringing joy back into my life, to like, what do I want to do with the time that I'm not scrolling or
Right.
comparing or working on something for YouTube? Because as much
Mm-hmm.
as I like working on YouTube and I like editing and I like putting out the content, it's actually fun for me, because if it wasn't, I'd have
Mm-hmm.
gave this up 12 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
'Cause it's not like I'm making buku bucks and I'm at the top of the hill.
Right.
So it's kind of like, I enjoy it. I like sharing. I like helping. I
Mm-hmm.
like things like that. But
It's separate from just you time.
it's right. It still
Mm-hmm.
work. It still takes time. It still takes work, and it still takes effort. As much as I
Right.
enjoy it, it still takes time away from just like giving my brain a rest. I honestly feel like my nervous system has been put on edge because it's constantly something on it
Mm-hmm.
while you're doing it. You're moving. I don't know. I don't know when this happened, but I stopped knowing how to slow down.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been saying for years, you need to slow down. And I was like trying to slow down my speech, and I was trying to slow down how I was texting, and
Mm-hmm.
slow down how I was, listening to people. And then I was like, girl, wake up call. You need to just stop. Like, you need to just slow down your whole entire
Right.
life. You need to just turn your brain off for a few minutes per day. And
Mm-hmm.
it's 30 minutes. I was like, that's a lot of time. But then some,
Yeah.
now that I'm getting used to it, I'm like, maybe I need an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. My life honestly is very simple. I live in a space where I live in South Louisiana. I don't have any close family here. My family comes from my congregation and my husband's family. So I spend a lot of time with myself. Even like if I spend out thirty minutes to myself, it's like all the time almost. I'm really almost always by myself. So I maybe I don't want to say I take it for granted, I don't, but listening to you say that makes me realize, yeah, I'm pretty much always by myself,
But I'm always by myself too. Like, I'm by myself now. But just
Mhm.
because you're by yourself doesn't mean you're actually with yourself. Like,
Yeah. I'm
you're
I'm
by
with
yourself.
myself.
You
I'm
can,
with
yeah,
myself a
you might
lot.
be, but I wasn't.
I'm my own
But
best friend.
I'm like, I'm by myself, but I'm watching TV. I'm by myself and constantly distracted. I'm by
Yeah.
myself. I'm watching TV. I could be watching TV. I knew it got bad when I was watching TV and scrolling at the same time. I
Yeah.
was like, you're not even paying attention to neither one of these fully.
Mm-mm.
How in the world? When I used to not be like that, I used to be like you, where I would come home, put my
Mhm.
stuff down, change, and literally just sit
Relax.
and
Yeah.
decompress from the day. I didn't want the phone. I didn't want the TV. But it's somewhere about there, I felt like I needed to keep keeping up. Like, I was like, and
Mhm.
mind you, I'm the person that don't know nothing. So like, not even keeping up with other people are keeping up with. Like, people like,
Right.
oh, you seen that thing on TikTok? I have no clue what you're talking about.
That's
I don't
me.
have the TikTok. I don't have the Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't have the things. I'm like, I told y'all, if I'm supposed to know, one of y'all will tell me, because I don't know. Okay.
That's me. I
But
feel you.
but I will, like, I'll try to keep up on what I'm keeping up on. So like, I'm
Right.
keeping up on my YouTube people, but there's gonna be a
Mhm.
lot because I'm subscribed to a lot. I'm keeping up on my videos and their videos and
Mhm.
work, and then you gotta cook, and then you gotta meal plan. And I don't even know how you people with children do it.
Yeah. Mhm.
Because what is sleep even for you all?
Right.
Because if I don't feel like eating, I just bust out a bag of chips and I don't have to eat nothing. The rest of y'all
Mhm.
gotta feed people?
Girl dinner. Y'all remember that trend? Girl dinner.
Girl, I'm about exactly. Let me get some cheese, crackers on a charcuterie board. I
Yeah.
know, and I know what I said. I know what I said, charcuterie. That's how I say it. I know
Yeah. I
charcuterie.
still don't know how to say it. Oh, is this? I think I do. I think I did
So
learn charcuterie or
don't try
something
to
like that.
correct me. I understand that it's not charcuterie, but I like to say it that way. But I'm
Yes.
saying, like, I can do that and not feel bad. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, but it's still, even as a single person, a lot. It's
Mhm.
still a lot. So I love for you that you are with yourself a lot, and you're
Yes.
just like, I have that time, and you're not entered the rat race of life. And
I exited. I was there before. I exited. Yeah, I
yeah,
made
I'm
my
trying to get
exit.
back to you. Like,
Yeah.
y'all, okay.
Right. So, okay, thank you so much for sharing it. So, I want to, especially since we were, we had some technical difficulties, I would like to answer T's question, second question that she put in before we wrap up, so we can kind of like go in a circle and answer that question. Um, what do y'all think? You want to go ahead and do that last question real quick?
Yeah, I didn't see it, but yeah, now I see it.
All right. So T asked, and T, if you want, you can start us off with this one. Um, She said, "What is something that brings that nervous feeling Sean describes, like poop or die? Like when she was giving a speech, or like that. What is your thing that makes you feel that feeling?" I have to think about it. In the meantime, Alice says that she could live off coffee, cheese, and
For
crackers.
me, being seen.
In the meantime, Alice says that she could live off coffee, cheese, and crackers.
Being seen. So I'm sorry, y'all. I have a little delay in the background. Yeah, just the act of being seen, which is why me being up here is crazy for me. And why I can't even go back and look at my own stuff, because to see myself doing that would give me anxiety. So to be seen, because I just like to be a person that's in the background observing people. I like to be the person that's not, I don't want to be noticed. I just want to be in the background. I love to people watch. I'm a people watcher. And I just like to be that kind of person. And so to be seen, or like say I have to give a speech or I have to do something in front of people, I can pull it off, but inside I'm sick. Like I've thrown up after public speaking before, because that's how nervous I get. I don't know that part. So that's for me. Being in front of people, be it in public speaking or any kind of forum like that, is wild to me. That's my poop moment. Poop.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that, T. And when you said that, like, I can so totally relate, but I'm not going to use the same thing. I'm gonna have to make myself think of something else, which I kind of already did. But I totally relate to that, and it's interesting that even somebody like Shonda Rhimes can relate to the struggle of being visible. You know what I mean? That's just probably something that most people have to come to terms with, unless you're naturally a person that likes to be in the middle. But if you have introverted tendencies, you will probably struggle with visibility. But the important thing is not letting your fear of visibility stop you from accomplishing things, which is why I'm definitely proud of both of us for being up here on live. I remember years where in the past we would be both like nervous about doing lives, and I would every Sunday on it. Like that's what I'm talking about, like not letting fear stop whatever it is you're trying to do. So that's awesome. What about you, Tara? Am I saying your name right? Is it Tara or Tara? Does it
Tara.
Okay.
But I don't trip. So I feel like I don't know who actually likes to do speeches. Like I don't know who is. I mean, I don't. I do this and I'm quite comfortable in front of a camera talking to no one. I mean, I'm talking to y'all, but y'all not here. And
Yes.
I'm used to that. I've gotten used to that. When I first did it, I sounded like a really crazy wreck. But if I have to go in front of a group of people, pee, poop, cry, die. Like
Yeah.
and the funny thing is though that I know, like even those little things when they're like do icebreakers, dread them. Like
Yes.
why must we do this? Like I don't
Right.
want to tell you my name. I'm not going to remember all the things you told me to say.
Right.
Why are we doing this? I don't want to do this. The palms are sweaty.
Yeah.
Now I need deodorant. Like what are we doing? And so,
Yeah.
but the thing that I have noticed is that once I open my mouth, I'm fine. Like
Mhm.
once I open my mouth and start saying the things that I'm fine.
Yes.
So just to not copy her, even though I honestly feel like that is just
Visibility. Yeah.
people, I think I would have to say the next thing is doing something unprepared.
Yes.
Because I'm very type A.
Mm-hmm.
I like all my ducks in a row. But unfortunately, putting all the ducks in a row sometimes means I don't ever start. Because I'm like, this is not right. And now this is right. And then but I don't know what happens after 12. And I'm like, now I'm over here for the next 3 months just trying to get information and research and do all the things when the person next to me has already put their stuff out. And I'm like, that was my idea. Well, you didn't move. You didn't do nothing. And I'm also learning on that front, but that scares me. I don't like to, it's almost like I don't like arguing when I don't have all the facts. So I don't like doing anything when I don't have all the facts and all the information. But I'm also learning that that's another way of fear stopping you from doing anything. Because then you just sit around trying to figure it out and do nothing. And so that I'm still working on. Even
that's
like
a good one. Very self-aware, like we talked about last week.
I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I don't have enough pages. What about the ones I was gonna charge for? I don't have enough pages. And I was like, girl, just put out the ones you do have. And start the challenge. And you're gonna wait till July, and then you're still not gonna be ready. And you're wasting time, and time you do not have. Because time is not promised to anybody. So that is one of the things that I'm fearful of as well. But I'm working through it.
You are, absolutely. And that's the most important thing, like I said, is first of all, being able to acknowledge what that is for you and pushing through, just like Shonda did, and like we do every week when we get on live. You said type A. My husband's type A, and he's like that. Like, he, first of all, has a plan for everything, but I've seen him in instances very rarely where maybe his plan is deviated, and it's kind of like a brain thing, like, like that.
How do I pivot this? This is not the plan. And then
this is not the plan. This is not what we said. Like very type A. Yeah.
I'm really
I'm not that. I'm the wing it queen, baby. I'm a wing it. Yes. But I do love a plan.
I do have friends that are like that. I think they help keep me grounded. They're the ones
it's a balance thing. Yeah. Girl. It's a balance thing. Because I need somebody type A in my life to keep me like that. For sure. So my thing, you all, is going to be asking for help. I can say that very honestly. That's the thing that makes me poop die, is asking for help. I prefer to be around people in my life, like my husband, who just innately know what I need, and I also don't mind asking him for stuff because I trust him 100%. But in any other situation, like, I will literally go to the ends of the earth to figure it out myself before I ask for help. Okay. And when I get to the point of asking for help, there's like this pit in my stomach before I do it, and it's just kind of like, I don't want to ask this person, like, I avoid it at all costs. I truly do. I avoid it at all costs. It don't matter the situation. Okay, if it's work, if it's anything, I just don't like it, and
I do know. I know exactly.
Yeah.
That and confrontation, both I avoid. I don't like neither one of them. So
I don't like it.
100% agree with you. I don't want to ask you to help because I feel like I don't want to hear you.
Exactly. And see, a couple years ago, I did a video where I was talking about not being afraid to ask for help or, whatever. But we were still trying to figure out whether, when you have this feeling, is it a trust thing or is it an ego thing or what? I don't remember what we landed on, but I do think that for me is definitely trust. Because if I love and trust somebody, I can ask for help all day. My dad, my husband, pretty much the only people, but I can ask them. It's nothing. Okay. It's just effortless. It just rolls off the tongue if I need something. But if I don't trust this person, or if I feel like it's some way they can take me asking them for help and dangle it in my face, or like, try to use it against me, oh my gosh, no, I do not like it. That's definitely my die poop thing. It even makes me really nervous to ask for help sometimes. So that's what I'm gonna go with.
To me, that makes sense.
100%.
That makes sense. But someone has told me once, and I'm just gonna submit
Aislinn, that made my palms sweaty just listening to that. It made me because the thought of that just makes me cringe. So I feel both of your answers are on it. I think we're all three
intertwined. What were you saying, Sarah?
Which makes me feel like that's everybody. Like I feel like
Yeah.
nothing we say is probably that different than how most people feel.
Mhm.
But one time, and I'm just gonna submit this to you both now
Mhm.
and myself, because I think this now too, is that, and it has helped me with that particular nervousness.
Mhm.
Someone has told me once, they were like, you really, if there's someone you know and you relatively like them, you know, they're like, you should ask people to help you, because think about how you feel when you can help someone.
Yeah.
Most times when someone asks you for help, you feel good. You feel good that they came to you. You feel good that they trust you enough to ask them. You feel
Right.
good that they are, that they have that skill, that you feel good that they can help you do something, right?
Right.
That's
That's
how
true.
you feel. So why would you think someone else doesn't feel that way when you go to ask them for help? Like they're
Mhm.
going to feel like, oh, wow, that person, like if I feel like my sister is really good at planning trips, I'm like, hey, Sita, can you help me plan this trip? She's like on it. Like, okay, what days you got? A lot of times when you're asking people, as long as they're the right people, you know,
They
people
got to be
you
the right people.
the
Yeah.
right people that you actually trust to respect you. And like, again, that trust comes into play there. Like, are they trustworthy people? Or you're not just going to ask somebody, like, I went to get blood work the other day and the lady just mentioned to me that her coworker asked her to sign a car note for her. And I was like, you did not. I was like, that's so random. You've known this lady for 2 weeks. Why would you ask her to co-sign anything?
Yeah.
Don't do that. But you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. That's not what we're doing. But like if it's your
Mhm.
close friend or family member or someone you trust to not, because I can see where the fear in like, oh, they're gonna try to use this against me, like, oh, remember when I helped you, you gotta help me, or you know, like as long as it's not coming
Or
from
even if depending on what it is, like I'm not friends with this person anymore, but she will like be there for her other friends, not mutual, but her other friends, and then would tell me like, oh yeah, so and so asked to put this on. She's setting up her Airbnb, and I let her use my credit card to get some stuff for her Airbnb, and I was just kind of like, are you volunteering that information? Would make me not ever ask you for anything. You know what I mean? Like it would make even if you come to me and say, "Oh, I got you," and if you ever need me, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm not gonna come and ask you for anything because you've already like. I just don't like that. You
yeah,
know
but
what
I
I
feel
mean?
like that's God giving you discernment right there. That's not the
Yeah.
person to ask for anything right there.
Right. Yeah.
Because
But
if it's
that's kind of the examples
yeah.
of where it comes from, which is why what you said is very important. Tara, is people that you trust. That's the base. That's the base, especially if that's something that you struggle with. Asking for help, you have to have some people, solid people in your corner that you know you trust and lean on them, you know. But yeah, did anybody in the chat have any comments about that? What makes you poop die like Shonda described? If not, I'm thinking we wrapping up the episode. T, do you want to wrap it up or you want me to do it? What makes you poop die like Shonda described? If not, I'm thinking we wrapping up the
I'm so sorry, y'all. Yes, I was gonna ask the same thing. Is there anybody in the chat that has anything to add to that? Because if not, then we'll wrap it up for today. But I gotta get this StreamYard thing figured out. Every time we think we have it, something new happens that's never happened before.
I'm writing StreamYard strongly worded email. I'm serious. Like, y'all need to get it together. Because you know what's crazy? Even when you logging on, it says pro tip up to 10 people at a time. Apparently not. False advertisement much. You know? Oh, you want me to wrap it up? Okay. All right. So, first of all, Tara, thank you so much. So you don't, you don't leave. Don't drop off. I'm just saying thank you so much for coming on and talking with us. We definitely really appreciate that so much. And for reading the book with us and just being a part of everything. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Alice at Latin Budget, Chef, Kendi K all day, Elevated Chills, and we saw some other people. Meech was on here. All day, Elevated Chills. So thank all y'all for tuning in.
Me was up here.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so
And
sorry.
it's okay, T. No, so Oh, Jen, thank you, Jen, for stopping by, and anybody that watches on the replay. So next week we're gonna do chapters 9, 10, 11, 12. Are we doing 4 chapters? 4 chapters at a time, I believe. So yeah, I think that's what we agreed on. So
Yes,
4 chapters.
That's what
All right.
T had said to me.
Okay.
So 9
Awesome.
through 12 this week.
All right. Yeah. So next week you all will be doing chapters 9 through 12, if I'm counting correctly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So everybody enjoy your Sunday evening and take that me time if you haven't. Like Tara suggested, take that me time. It's very, very, very essential, especially on a reset Sunday. So reset how you reset and have a great week. Tune out all the BS. Okay. Focus on your goals. Drink your water, Oslin.
Mind your business.
Drink your water. Okay. And we will see y'all next Sunday.
Gone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Love you. Bye.